All right, the devil. Okay. All right. You might be feeling like you very much chained to a person or situation. This constant going over past issues might be feeling like you are not going to see the wood for the trees. You won't be able to find your way out of it. But just know that, yes, you will be rising like a phoenix from the fire by the end of this month. So check in with yourself and figure out that you're not as stuck as you think you are. If you have a look at these two characters, they've got a loose chain around their necks. So at any time they can remove that chain and walk away from a situation that is negatively binding them. It could be a fact that you could actually figure out the best way to move forward to move yourself and your partner out of all the negativity. You might be having issues, or your partner might be having issues here with alcohol, drugs, addictions of any kind. Okay, and you're trying to figure your way out, to be able to figure your way out to get into a new, brighter, happier day. You're willing to work on it as well, okay? You will gain huge wisdom about these situations as well, okay? It's all happening for you this month, okay? All right, so the Tower, massive change is coming, and it's coming fast. It will feel like it is out of your hands. Massive change needs to come in the home, and it needs to come in your life. The Tower is being broken down so you can build it back up on sturdy foundations, not on icy, craggy, teetering foundations here, okay? So something's going to come at you to make you actually reassess your life, to gain wisdom from it, and to transform yourself and the situation into a brand new, better world, okay? You are going to see things from a very different perspective. 3 major arcana straight out. You're going to have to put yourself in a very uncomfortable position, or potentially uncomfortable position to do so. It may take time. Please be patient with yourself this month. But through all this, you are going to become extremely enlightened as to your part, other people's parts, the way you perceive situations here, to be able to help you move out of this situation, okay? So be very gentle with yourself this month, Cancer. All right, so yes, maybe you've had enough of the negativity in your relationships. You've had enough of the codependence. You've had enough of the alcohol. You've had enough of, could be anything. Could be anything at all, okay? And you or the universe will step up and change things, okay? Maybe that change could just be a change of perspective, the way you look at the situation, to remove those swords from your heart and move into the new day with a much more positive frame of mind. By doing so, your whole world will transform in a way that you can't perceive at this time, just by literally changing your mindset, okay? Changing your perspective on things, okay? Knowing that everybody's doing the best they can at the time. That's not condoning any actions. That's just acknowledging your part in any situation, okay? And I'm not projecting so much onto others or allowing others to do that to you, okay? All right, so yes, out of this massive realization, you may feel like you have 2 paths ahead and you're not really sure which way to go. It's either back to the way it was or move into this new glorious future. Now, it can be really easy to go back to old past ways because they're what we know. That's what we know, that's a known factor. Moving into a new future is something that's very unknown. You're not sure of its outcome, and you may be feeling very confused, not really feeling like you have all the information, okay? It's time to take that great leap, to move into the unknown, to move into a far better, more positive future for yourself, Cancer. I've got huge faith in you. You will be able to see things from a different perspective and be able to make this choice, okay? All right. Yes, it's going to take not just using your mind, but step out of that mind space. When you get into your head, you could end up feeling very confused. It's calling on that beautiful innate intuition that is yours, Cancer, to not give all the information away of what what you're processing as well. Take the time to yourself, even if it's just a very short period of time here, and get perspective. Enlightenment will be yours. Synchronicities, intuition, conversations you hear, that sort of thing is going to be really enlightening for you this month, okay? And it's going to lead to huge growth in yourself and your relationships. It's time to go within. Once again, card of Virgo here. So yes, this could be very much to do with a Virgo here, but I also see this card is yourself taking time to go within, taking the light, your love light, your heart light with you, the light of reason, the light of clarity with you, and taking that moment, minutes, hours, whatever long it takes, days sometimes, of just checking in with yourself and figuring out exactly how you feel. Your intuition is going to be extremely strong. Your intuition is not going to be steering you wrong. So once again, if you feel or sense something's not right, it's not right, Cancer. You're on the ball, okay? It could have to do with your friends, okay? Or something might have happened at a celebration here. That's really was the Tower the thing that changed everything? Maybe over excessive drinking at some kind. Somebody said something or did something that's really upset you here. It could also mean that there are two other individuals here, on another note, two other individuals here that are willing to support you through this, okay? Yes, it's time to not look at the past, but to look at things for exactly as they are, okay? So this is 3 emotional upsets to go with the 3 emotional thoughts here that is keeping your heart in a hurt or broken situation. It's time to stop looking at those things that are gone, spilt, things that were said, emotional reactions, things that have happened. Leave them in the past and turn around and realize that there is a really supportive relationship in your life of some form. It could just be your relationship with an animal. It could be a relationship with a family member, a friend, a colleague, okay? Maybe apart from this relationship that we're talking about, there is somebody else out there who's willing to be a supportive person for you at this time. So really embrace that individual. Also, if you're feeling that I'm talking more about your relationship here, there is still 2 individuals that are willing to work on it, okay? All right. And yeah, okay, so you could be feeling very much like you're left out of a situation. You might be feeling left out of a work situation, family situation, or a relationship, okay? You could be finding that maybe one person has hurt themselves in some way and is unable to work at the moment, putting you both in a situation where you're both worried about your finances. This could also mean too that you are going through a bit of a dark night of the soul, and feeling like you are literally out in the cold, okay? But it's really, I think the universe has put you in this situation so you can dive deep about things that have been going on, so you can have the energy and the transformation ability to rebirth yourself into the new, okay? So just once again, be very patient with yourself during this time. It is going to take hard work, and I'm sorry about that, but sometimes life has that for us. So it's going to take sowing the seeds of intention in your mind of what you really want for your life, what is the best case outcome for you, and working diligently towards that, slowly every day, tending those seeds of intent. So if you're constantly thinking about negativity or issues from the past, what you're doing is you are slowly tending those seeds of intent. So make sure the seeds that you've planted and the intention that you're putting after it is the most positive outcome for yourself, for the situation, for the people around you, okay? And put positive motivation and emotion behind it every day and sow those seeds of intent of improving your life, okay? Because, yes, you also could be dealing with a fixed sign here, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius, but it could lead to a brand new world, a world that you haven't experienced before, and or you're thinking about world travel. But it could lead to a brand new world, a world where you're not afraid to be who you are, to express yourself, a world where you are happy, you are healthy, you are secure, you are love yourself. Okay, so this new day wants to dawn. It's up to you to really focus. As I said, once again, really important that you focus on what you want from your life, whatever energy you put into something daily, particularly if it's really got a lot of emotion behind it, is what will start to manifest for you. So what are you putting energy into, Cancer? Okay, what's your main train of thought? Is that what you want for yourself for the future? Okay. All right, beautiful Cancer. All right, we're just going to have a look at abundance for you as well for this month. The 7 vows of poverty. Vows of poverty. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. I'll turn that on so we can see it a bit better. Sorry. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Now, poverty consciousness can not just come through finances, but also emotions, okay? So it's now time to sever all vows of poverty or self-denial that you have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. A really good way of doing this is just to make a positive affirmation, insofar as you could say, I now sever all vows of poverty, past, present and future, in all directions of time, involving anyone, and I release everyone of these vows, or something along those lines, whatever feels right for you, but to really make sure that you sever all vows in all directions of time and release anyone that may have been involved in those vows. So you might just say, I'll never get love from somebody, or I'll never receive love from this, or I'll never get that, or I'll never make it in my career, or all those are vows of poverty. You say, particularly if you say it aloud, it becomes a very strong intent which the universe starts to act on. So make sure when you do this severing of vows of poverty that you say it out loud, okay? All right, so we're also going to have a look at healing energies for you, Cancer. Self-acceptance. Love yourself just the way you are. Okay, so yes, if you look in the mirror, what do you say to yourself? Do you look in the mirror and say, oh my God, my hair looks terrible, look at those bags, all that sort of thing? Or do you look in the mirror and say, you're beautiful, I love you? Now, the latter is very rare. Most people will look in the mirror and go, oh my God, look at that, my face looks terrible, or you need some sleep, or whatever, okay? So whatever you're saying to yourself is just reaffirming how you feel about yourself. If you don't love yourself completely, fully and freely, other people aren't going to love you completely, fully and freely. So if you want to improve your relationships, it might be time to start improving your relationship with yourself through mirror work. If you're really interested in this, the works of Louise Hay, she really did a lot of work with mirror work, and she has some really amazing affirmations that you can say to yourself as you look into the mirror. Now, be very gentle with yourself while doing this. It can be quite confronting to start with, because you probably spent your whole life looking in the mirror and not liking what you see. So yes, start off slowly. Even if it's just once a day, you might feel like a bit of a fool, because I know when I first started, I felt like a little bit of a fool. But over time, you really start to realize that the person in the mirror is the person you need to love the most. It's the person you will have from the moment you were born to the moment you die. That person in the mirror will always be there with you, okay? All right, and we're also going to get some more guidance here for you, Cancer. Love what you see in you, Cancer. Clear and activate. Create sacred space. Yes, take sacred space to look after yourself. Go through your house, your cupboards, that sort of thing during this Mercury retrograde time, and get rid of anything that is no longer needed. It's really good for energy clearing. Kundalini rising, ignite your passion for life. Yes, it's time to ignite your passion for your life, Cancer. It's time to get behind yourself and really start to enjoy what you do in life. And soul fragments, balance will be restored. Okay, so balance in relationships, balance in your own self will be restored this month, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Cancer, you will rise and be restored this month. Okay. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Yes, that's exactly what you'll be doing this month, Cancer. Breaking those ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future. Break the chains that bind you to your negative life, your negative emotions, your negative thoughts. Break those chains. Take that chain off from around your neck and move into this new glorious future. Okay, and the positive affirmation to finish off here. Thank you. My work is deeply fulfilling. Today, I give my best to that which I do, knowing that when one experience is complete, I am led to even more fulfilling and rewarding experiences. Okay. Know, Cancer, that you are, when one experience is complete, you will be led to even more fulfilling and rewarding experiences, Cancer. Your work is deeply fulfilling.